See, look what seeing, dog.
That nigga got a fucking kaiju.
Look, Godzilla on them kaiju. Twerk, baby, twerk, Harlem kaiju. Work it, girl, work.
Bitch, she is a Harlem kaiju. No.
I gotta take a
I
piss.
know about OnlyFans, right? I hope there is not a single member of the Black Street Mafia that is subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans. But if you are then you know who Sophie Rain is, okay? And you also know who Bonnie Blue is. Okay. Bonnie Blue is that one OnlyFans chick who had sex with 1,000 men in 24 hours for OnlyFans.
Oh,
Sophie Rain is apparently the top dog on OnlyFans, making a whopping 76 million in 1 month.
We've been covering Horgate extensively on the news. So Bonnie Blue, she came up. There was that other one, not her. There was another one who had sex with like 100 guys in so many hours.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name.
Yeah, but she came back afterwards. Like they did a documentary why she was doing it, and she was like crying, like being a hoe is so hard. And you're like, no, bitch, you're not getting any sympathy.
Yeah.
It's all of them are terrible. Now there's rumors that Bonnie Blue might actually be a trans man. That's going around. That just dropped today.
How is that possible when people can see her getting fucked? You're not gonna tell, but she's making
a good job.
She's making $700,000. Well, she was. We'll get into it. She's making $700,000 a month on OnlyFans. That's a lot of niggas. If she was secretly a man that trans into a woman, that's a lot of gay niggas.
Hold on. You know what? We have talked about this extensively on my channel. Like, you know, the guy in the middle of the line who are like, hey. So, or the Airbnb owner who like walked in the next day and was like, why does this room smell so bad? Like we have all this. Let me go to my Twitter real quick because I wrote, please God, please let this be true. Well, because it'll be the funniest thing in the world if what's her face is a man.
Okay. Well, after doing extensive research, that's a woman.
It's a what?
That's a woman.
Man, get the fuck out of here. This nigga talking about after doing some extensive research. That nigga took some of them 100K video money and subscribed to her OnlyFans. Come on.
Nigga, please, I ain't never subscribed.
I'm not here for your lies, niggas. I'm not here for your lies. Anyway.
Never ever.
So Bonnie Blue is now beefing with multiple OnlyFans girls. Okay. Multiple OnlyFans girls after they say she's giving them a bad name. Excuse.
How do you give another hoe a bad name?
I didn't know there were virtuous whores. I didn't know it was rules to this horse shit.
Okay. Okay. It is saying right here. The rumor it's been edited. They just found a guy who looked a lot like Bonnie Blue, and that would have been funny as fuck though if 1,000 guys fucked this bitch, and then she was like, "Joke's on you, I'm a dude." That would have been.
No, it's no way you don't know. Even if a nigga went and got his fucking his dick turned into a badussy, you would know, bro. It's no.
Yeah. This isn't the Coke Pepsi challenge, okay? Like,
I'm sorry. How does Bonnie Blue make them look bad and they don't make themselves look bad?
So let's get into it. So Sophie Rain brutally slams Bonnie Blue for turning OnlyFans into a clown show. It wasn't already. Let's get into it. This is from Complex. Ironically, a site that was run by the Diddler. I'm just saying, run by the Diddler. It is Complex. Okay, here we go. Sophie Rain has called out Bonnie Blue for what she described as attention-grabbing chaos that disrespects.
Is that supposed to be on stream? Because we don't see it.
Huh?
We don't see it. We just looking at the tweet.
Okay, fine. Can y'all see it now?
Nah, yeah.
Now you know what? Now we definitely can't see it.
Anyway, man, fuck this nigga, bro.
You are gonna have this
Sophie,
man though. God damn.
Sophie Rain has called
Bonnie
out Bonnie Blue for what she described as an attention-grabbing chaos that disrespects the work of serious professionals.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Run that quote back. Run that. Hold on.
Sophie Rain has called out
Wait,
Bonnie
wait,
Blue.
wait.
for
Run
what-
that quote back.
Sophie Rain has called out Bonnie Blue for what she described as attention-grabbing chaos that disrespects the work of serious professionals.
Motherfucker, no way. She doesn't get fucked in the ass with passion. I get fucked in the ass. When I come to work, I have a cup of coffee every day. There was like that one girl from Wisconsin who tried to beat Bonnie Blue, but she was gonna do it anally, and then she had to have surgery because, like, apparently getting pounded in the ass by 500 guys, that's not, that's not good. Your ass is meant for something. It's not meant to be pounded by 500 guys in one day. And then she's like, I don't know what went wrong. And then, yeah. So this is the same. This is
I
the same
need to
thing.
see his story. What his story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe she was from Wisconsin. Bonnie Blue's friend. Bonnie Blue's friend, Wisconsin. Yeah, she decided to do the same challenge, only backdoor, and it backfired on her completely. Also, I have questions.
Literally backfired.
Ew, bro. That's just
no. We went through this on the news. So many things. So, like, you would line the cocks up like by size, right? Like you probably tackle the big guys first, and then once you're getting to like 1,000, you're gonna have like the little guys last. I thought, like, if I was gonna do this, I would surf like prematureejaculators.com and be like, oh, I'm sorry, this never happened to me before. And you're like, that's great. Next. Like I'm just trying, because you're trying to get the numbers in hoeing, like I understand. You're trying to beat a world record here. But yeah, some girl tried to do it with her asshole and it didn't work out well, and she had to have surgery.
Do you know how how many STDs probably in that butthole thing?
Oh, do you want to hear why the other bitch skipped lunch?
Nope. Nope. We're gonna keep going with the story we got, and we just going
because I almost got physically sick.
Anyway,
Bonnie Blue had an assortment of dicks around her, and she was like, well, we're just gonna line this thing up and we're just gonna see what we got going on.
Sophie Rain says, I hope one day she realizes the trauma she's causing herself and so many women. I thought this was empowering.
Sophie Rain
you know
said
what?
that?
I'm gonna go back to Old Faithful. Shut up, bitch.
Thank you.
So, do y'all know why? Do y'all know why they're so angry with Bonnie Blue? Do y'all two know why?
Other than I guess it's supposed to be more embarrassing. No idea. Other than the fact that it's supposed to be embarrassing, even though you're already showing your coochie hole on the internet. I don't know.
So they're mad because, well, Bonnie Blue got banned off of OnlyFans. Think of how bad you got to be to get banned off of OnlyFans.
Jesus Christ.
Bonnie Blue gets banned off of OnlyFans because she decided she wanted to do a OnlyFans petting zoo. Get this.
What?
She was going to tie herself to a box, inside of a box. I'm sorry, tie herself up inside of a box and allow up to 2,000 men to come in and out for 24 hours and do whatever they wanted to do to her.
Jesus Christ, how do you hoe incorrectly?
I want you to let that shit. I'm finna pull it up. I'm finna pull it up, gang. But I want y'all to see this shit. Hold on. Let me see. Bonnie Blue.
I see it right here.
Oh, you got it? Pull it up for me.
Hey, yo. I just got the tweet. I need to find the article. Yep, there's the article. It's from Vice. I don't even want to give Vice the fucking screen time, but Here it is. Bonnie Blue's petting zoo stunt allegedly got her banned from OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom in. Bonnie Blue has been booted from OnlyFans after she hosted extreme challenges on the site. No. Where's the one? Where is it? But let me see. The adult content creators page was pulled due to breach of terms after her extreme challenge content crossed the line. The outlet said, "Which one? Say what it is.
What do you mean?
God damn it, Vice! They don't even have it.
We have what? Are they not saying what it is? Okay. You got.
Most recently, Blue canceled plans to host Bonnie Blue's petting zoo. She planned to be naked and tied up in a glass box and allow participants to do whatever they wanted to her. Blue had hoped to sleep with 2,000 men during her latest stunt.
Can you imagine Thanksgiving that year where they're all sitting around, so what are you doing this year, Bonnie? And was like, well, I'm hoping if everything goes correctly, I'm going to get hogtied, put in a glass tube, and embarrass the shit out of each and everybody at this table.
Just to give you guys a reminder of the kind of woman you're dealing with.
Allowing 1,000 penises into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it, the more it turns me on.
You'd fucking old man.
Oh yeah, of course I would. Old men deserve sex. I mean, the wife might be dead. I don't discriminate whether you're married, 18 or 80. I'll take anybody.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal boys. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
How old
because
are you?
they're 18, 25.
My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
Stop it, bro. She's a
It's
demon.
hard work being
She's a
a
demon. She's a demon. She ain't got
To
no
be
shame.
fair,
She's a real life succubus.
To be fair, I don't disagree with her with that part. I mean, when my son turned 18, y'all think I'm gonna let my son go to college a virgin? You crazy as fuck, nigga. I'm like, hey, you.
No, that actually reminds me of a story. So, like when I was a kid, we were at a restaurant where, at the time, there was like a bunch of like the high school students were having their prom.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy.
There was this one dude who showed up without his reservations. And my
18,
dad, my mom,
not 14, nigga.
My dad looked to my mom and said, like, oh, that's a shame. Like, he didn't make reservations. This guy's not going to get anything tonight. And my mom was like, is that what you want for your kids? And my dad looked at me and goes, for him, yes. And then he looked at my sister. He goes, for her, no. And it was like, yeah, no, I want my son to be a stud, and I want my girl, I want my daughter to be a nun.
Yeah, pretty
much.
It's pretty much.
That's just being a good dad.
Yeah, we need to quit pretending like when your 16-year-old son can't come in the house late as fuck, he know he passed curfew, and he come in the house zipping up his pants and shit, and then you as a father, you sitting there in the dark, and you flick on the light.
Yeah,
you flick on the light. The hell you been at? Why your pants unzipped?
Mm-hmm.
Was she hot?
It don't smell like you've been studying.
Was she hot? Yeah. You look around the corner to make sure your wife ain't there. His mama ain't there.
Hey, listen.
I'm giving my dad the high five too.
What you doing?
You're the cheerleader, right? And I'm like, yep.
It's a double standard, but
it is a double standard. No. Because after I get done dapping you up, you're grounded.
You're done.
Yeah. You know what? And I'll take that grounding too. I will mow that lawn a second time if I got something.
Why am I grounded? Because if your mama find out I dapped you up for this, she's gonna fucking kill me. So get in there.
Nah, dog. Get this nigga out of here, dog. He said y'all got dads.
Nah.
And they were awesome. And
y'all know my dad
how to hunt.
Y'all know my dad was a drug dealer. That nigga was ignorant. All right. I remember, bro. Somebody said, okay, Boosie in the chat. My dad's a real life Boosie. I remember
my dad was thrilled that I was like
15 years old. At 15 years old, I was in the car with my dad, and he goes, "You a virgin?" Now, I don't like neither one of my parents in my business. So I said, "Yeah, I'm a virgin," because I don't want no nigga asking me like, "Did you use a condom?" None of that shit. I don't want none. So I said, "Yeah, I'm a virgin." He was like, "All right, this was a big mistake. I'm gonna get you some pussy tonight." Boy, I about died. Boy, I about fucking died. So we go to a trap house. It's a bunch of niggas outside. When this one dude come up the street with this chick, busted. She's busted, gang. But these niggas excited. This was like watching a bunch of wild pit bulls fight over some meat. They go in there, and it was, you know that video, fight back, fight back, fight, fight back. I'm just sitting here like, wow, they tearing this motherfucking girl up. And she up, bro, you know they gave her a smoke break? She had a fucking smoke break. Nigga, my dad like, "You sure you don't want to?" I said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." They's like, "Oh, he's scared. Hey, young dude, he's scared. He's scared." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm scared." Nah, this chick was busted, gang. And I've never been a pussy ain't got no face type of nigga. I'm just not. I've never been that. Have I hit some busters before? Yes. And I was disgusted afterwards. I just can't do the busters, bro.
Dude, in my house, my dad would let shit slide if he knew it was in pursuit of pussy.
He would let shit slide, all right.
You'd be like, "You're home a little late."
As long as you slide it into the woman, he would let it slide.
Chris
All right.
said we need to stop story time for the trade.
You know, there was one time.
Hey, I
was the only one who got let go from a house that got like raided. There was like a party going on. And the only reason I didn't get arrested is because like I just got there. And then the girl that I was supposed to meet up had been there a long time. So like I took her and took her back home. And my dad's like, "You know, you can just say you were watching a movie there. You know, like there's no reason to get this girl in trouble." And I was like, "I'm gonna get in trouble downstairs." And he's like, "Yeah, you just don't wake your mother up. It's gonna be fine. Like it's gonna be good."
First of all, that's not the same as being busted, gang. Because that girl was cute. Her cheeks just were deflated.
Then that's busted.
That's not busted. Busted, I'm talking about in the face and in the body.
Oh, Skeletor here is fucking busted, by the way. Like she has no soul in her.
Like all things, like if she wasn't doing all the shit she was doing, I'd hit. I ain't finna sit here and lie.
You know. No, I don't know.
I'd rather have a girl
being a slut, like I've
an answer like this.
So you enjoy being called a slut? Mm-hmm. So do you condone cheating?
Yeah.
And if you had a daughter and she said, "You know, mommy, I want to be just like you."
This sound your dick makes when you penetrate.
And you'd watch your daughter, everyone.
Yeah. I will raise my daughter to be independent and to follow her dreams. If that is to 1,000 people, I'll be there with a banner supporting her the whole way. Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to be inside of me. There was times I was in doggy and I'd turn around and I would have no idea who's in the back of me. And I love that.
That's disgusting.
Like,
you could have gone into modeling.
It's like the beginning of Jurassic Park. Like, you know, like you penetrate, it makes the, and then everyone's like, "Shoot her! Shoot her!"
You fucking StreamYard is fucking up for me. Is this me? The hell?
Yeah, it's just you guys.
Into acting, you could have been like an influencer.
It's also very hard to get into that.
But so is people.
Not really. Like, I love that, and that's what I've got passion about.
If that's really your thing that you get off on, you just go and do it in private.
Why do I need to do it in private? I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but
it's like going, "Oh, I've done an amazing piece of art, but I should hide it away."
But it's not, because doing art and becoming a cum bucket is two completely different things.
I feel empowered when I'm disrespected by over 1,000 men. Like, I have to remind them, spit on me, slap me, choke me, pull my hair, because they're too polite to me.
What you're doing is so damaging to women as a woman.
Oh, women find everything to complain about. They'll cry about anything.
I actually agree with Bonnie on that one. Women find everything to fucking complain about. Is this not what women fought for?
Hey, that's why I'm confused about.
Did you hear her call her a cum bucket? That's something.
She fucked 1,000 guys in one day.
Hold on, wait. That's something that I would say. And I'm a misogynist.
That's something that I do say. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Shut up. Just shut up.
If I called a woman a cum bucket out in the streets, they would call me a misogynist. Now all of a sudden, because of Bonnie Blue, y'all okay with calling each other cum buckets?
Well, now that an actual cum bucket speaks up,
she's because if you call her a cum bucket, you're insinuating there's a limit. She's a cum dumpster.
No. Oh
yeah. Oh no,
then she would be a landfill.
Home Depot.
He said a cum landfill.
It could be a landfill then.
No, yeah, a motherfucking cum farm, nigga. That's what she is.
Tell us again about your Grand Canyon.
Nah, dude.
And the funniest thing is how they always find a way to blame men for it. Like I remember when she was doing the 1,000 dudes, they was like, every man in this shit, they're disgusting. You should be ashamed of you. I'm trying to catch that.
Oh no, that's what I was telling you about before, Trey. It's like the girl who was in like direct competition. Remember when it was like whore off, where it was like, who's gonna get to 1,000 men first? And then there was that other bitch where she rented out that Airbnb and there people lined up the block, and she, people came in and the Airbnb owner was like, "What the fuck is this smell? Like, what happened?"
When you look at her, she does look like she has no soul.
She doesn't look like, she looks like Skeletor.
She looks like Skeletor. She does.
She looks like, she's like, ha ha.
Your dick is mine. That's what she looks like.
And everything nowadays.
Follow me for more dicky, man.
They don't like you.
No,
but the other girl,
they don't like
other
you.
girl.
Sorry, should I sit here and cry? That
I don't want you to cry.
It's not.
It's not about crying. You don't need to sit and cry that you fucked those guys. But there's a thing called shame, and we should probably bring that back.
Then I don't really see why people judge it.
Well, they are judging you, because it is discussing what you're doing. But that's just a fact. Again, it's not a judgment. I'm not.
No, that's your opinion.
Not my opinion. No. That's
opinion and facts are very different.
Yeah, exactly. My opinion is that I think you're actually a really pretty girl. My fact is that you are a whore and you are a prostitute. That's a fact.
She said, "Yeah." No,
bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
I'm perplexed that this behavior from this interview is accepted. She's a misogynist.
Hey, nobody hates women more than women.
That's true.
Let me get you a Don DeMarco, sir.
No, the other girl that she was in competition.
Don DeMarco.
The other girl that she was in like competition with, they actually filmed a documentary when she was gonna sleep with like 1,000 guys in one day. But they also filmed like a behind the scenes documentary, and there was a point in time where she like started crying and she broke down in the middle of it.
The Lily Phillips chick.
Lily Phillips,
that's her name.
Yeah, Lily Phillips. And in the middle, you had like, if you were just watching as if you were like, oh, is being a whore really hard? Is that what, like, I want sympathy for the event that you lined up and had men lined up out the door and into the streets and had fluffers to come fuck you over and over and over again. Was that not nice? Did that not make you feel like a pretty princess? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
This is Camila Ario. I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna remind you who this chick is. She says, "I will personally send Bonnie Blue $2 million if she comes on my podcast and officially puts an end to her insane sex stunts." Now I want to remind you who this bitch is, right? Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Yo, while you find that, look at this. This is what somebody put in the comments. They having a civil whore.
Watch this.
4 horror and 7 years ago.
Y'all remember this clip? I'm about to share. Hold on. Here we go,
The
hold on.
great. Hold on. Wait. The Great Battle of Horse USA.
Holy shit, gang. Hold on.
Oh, she's just grabbing that thing.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. This is the bitch that's talking about I will pay you $2 million to officially stop the sex dance. Watch this shit.
Least favorite part about being my personal assistant? Like, what do you least like doing?
Probably because you're a whore.
Am I gonna get in trouble? No.
You're
I won't fire you.
gross.
No.
Probably making your bed in the morning because it's like
There's so much cum on it.
stuff in your bed and
I called it.
like gloves on. It just makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's
Well, you do know
food.
that's how I pay your salary. That is how I pay your salary. I'm sorry you have to go through that, but the maid does come once a week.
Yeah, but the whore comes every day, right? Am I right?
I hope so.
What's your
Dude, she's grabbing herself by the pussy.
Hold on, Sammy. What's your signature comment, Kata? Your signature line?
Oh yeah, man. Gotta start beating bitches up again.
This nigga. Hey yo, me and this nigga be me and this nigga be reading each other mind, bro.
Look, man, like the Middle East is a shithole, but they got one thing right. That's all I would say. They got one thing right.
That nigga knew exactly what I was talking about when I said it. Hey, we need to start beating bitches up again. Nah, for real, gang.
No, we need to start drop kicking bitches for real, man. Bitches like this need to get stoned in the street, man. I'm sorry.
Yep. Sorry about it. You need to dress up like a beekeeper.
Hold the fucking phone. Shout out to Mugiwara, okay, on Steam, who just gifted me Wu-Chain Falling Feathers.
Ooh, congratulations, nigga. Congratulations. Congrats. Hold on, wait. While we on the subject, you know what? While we on that subject, ain't nobody gift me Stellar Blade yet. Y'all must not want to see me play the game with the mod with her with the toes out. Because ain't nobody. Hey yo. Nah, man, did he just get it?
Yo.
Did he just turned the camera off after grabbing a roll of toe? Nah, man. Nah, man.
I'm turning mine off in solidarity. We're shooting rope right now.
Yeah, screw it. Yeah, we all got our cams off.
Horse, big horse.
Hold on.
Fucking say something fucking stupid. Say something fucking stupid.
No, I swear to God, if somebody gives me Stellar Blade, because I gotta save up for a new PC and I gotta go across the country to get my son in a few weeks. But if somebody gives me Stellar Blade, I swear to God, I will download the mod that has her feed out, and I'll stream it. I'll gift you Reloot It, Kata. Yeah, see, now that's gonna get you timed out. See, shit like that is what gets you timed out. Okay, because no.
All right, I was watching Bonnie Blue, and
I ain't bad for nothing. Shout out to Mugiwara.
Trying to bring that heart rate down.
Now you know who's begging these hoes out there in the street, man. That shit's crazy. They
don't
begging.
Don't even get me started.
Hold on, bro. Look at this, bro. She said she needs men for views, and we only need each other. You
what
dumb
the
bitch.
Fuck?
You dummy.
First of all, I'm folding forward, backward, sideways. I'm folding diagonally. I'm folding on every last one. Don't get it twisted. These some dumb ass hoes, but I'm folding. Okay, you don't need to be smart. Chair. You don't need to be smart for me to get up.
Because this is a dumbass comment. She needs men for views. You do too. All of you together. I don't understand it. What's the disconnect?
Sweetheart, they bodies is going crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to focus on the topic.
They body. I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? They having a whore off, and this shit is crazy. Hey man,
Sorry,
hey, what a time we live in. If we don't get blown, I'm telling y'all, gang, if we don't get blown up within the next year, I'm getting me too. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm getting me too. I just know it. I just know it. I'm not saying that I do Me Too stuff. I just know I can see me waking up, 2 girls in the bed, both of them recording me, and then allegations. And I'm gonna come back like Shannon Sharp with a smile on my face. This is a shakedown. They trying to take a black man down.
Damn it! I just lost my fucking train of thought, man. Fuck. Lost my goddamn train of thought that quick. Nasty ass bitches. Just nasty.
All right, let's get into these super chats, gang.
Sex Avengers asking. Hey, none of y'all in the chat better be subbed to no OnlyFans. I know that. None of y'all. None of you. I don't care. I don't even care if it's for the memes. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. But all right, man. We better get into it. Good job.
All right, so let's get to these super chats. Since this nigga want to pretend to be a father for 5 minutes.
Give me pound.